Unboxing time. Oak and Oscar. Did Oak and Oscar send me something? No, they would never do that. But my good buddy Josh did, who lives in Chicago area. He is an Oak and Oscar fan, has owned many of them, and he offered me, you know how sometimes people will offer to give you something, they're like, yeah, I want to give you this watch and everything, and I mean, the polite thing to say is like, no, 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 no. But when he offered up this thing, I was like, yeah, you know what, Josh? I'll take you up on that offer. So he sent it out. Here it is. He actually gifted me an Oak and Oscar. Too kind. And this, let me tell you a little bit about Josh, first of all. We've been talking for years. Great guy. And even saved my butt when I was stranded at O'Hare with a canceled flight. I called him up. This was like a Sunday afternoon. He was packing to fly out on Monday. He's like, yeah, I'll be there in like 20, 30 minutes. He literally just stopped what he was doing, came and picked me up at the airport, and then drove me hours into Michigan, where my wife had intersected us and picked me up, retrieved me from Josh's Savior. And then he had to drive all the way back home and then probably finish packing. So I, of course, kept in touch with him and sent him a care package and stuff like that. But, that wasn't expected. Like, he didn't expect anything in return. He just jumped up and did it. Now, of course, I would do it for him. But even before that, he was up in the Traverse City area, and I met up with him, and I think they were married by then. Maybe not. But him and his wife were vacationing up there, and we met up and talked and hung out for a minute. So, great guy. I look forward to a continued friendship with him. And massive thanks. And obviously, Josh, if you ever want to borrow my white dial Oak and Oscar GMT, you're welcome to borrow it anytime. This thing is great. This is the newer model. Has a great bi-directional bezel on it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember. I got to go over the details again. But I think this has the Faraday cage in it too. I can't remember. I'm going to have to look that up. There's a bunch of little things with the Oak and Oscar, I think, that a lot of people will dismiss, and they'll just be like, that's too much money or whatever. But there's a lot of little things with this watch, although it may look kind of like ordinary or plain, because it isn't like crazy or anything looking. It's very tasteful looking, right? But there's a lot of little details here in the quality control and the construction and the overall design that, coupled with where they source their parts, how they do it, is why the watch costs as much as it does. And, some might argue that it's not worth it. I disagree. I think their price point is fair for the product they're offering. They have a great bracelet here. It looks like Josh never even wore it. And if I can open it up, there we go. It even has on-the-fly adjust toolless, so you can just adjust it right there, no problem. So great clasp. I'll obviously probably put it on there's the end links. I'll put it on the bracelet, and I'm gonna wear this sucker because I love that white dial, the GMT, that signature orange second hand, and then of course you have the GMT hand as well. So big thanks, Josh. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to hanging out pretty soon in the Chicagoland area, at least for a wind up in July. I'll be down there, so maybe I'll have to wear my Chicago branded style watch down there. I don't think I have any other watch that is. That's not true. I think I have some others that might be from the Chicago area, but Oak and Oscar's crushing it with the Chicago heritage or Chicago branding, and I don't know what the heck I'm trying to say. They're in Chicago, and it resonates with the residents of that region, and the brand is growing outside of that, obviously, but they have like a little owners club, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, you can hang out with them, sample some different mixed drinks and some bourbons and stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next vid.